How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Weeb Lounge. I am Nick in this character spotlight. It is a 1-star freebie character. It is one of 2 Christmas twin sisters that we get this time around. It's Yori. She's shy. She's trying to hide behind a doll, and I know what I want for Christmas. No, I don't want the doll. I know that's what you were thinking. No, I don't want the doll. I don't want Beanie Babies. I don't want any of that crap. I want the twin magic or so, whatever. Okay, that's a different thing, I think, or whatever. Okay, this is a freebie character that everybody's going to get when you do the event, and I would really highly recommend right off the bat at least get her to 3 stars. She's going to be pretty handy. I'm actually really dumping a ton of stamina on this, trying to get her to 5 stars without spending any DAs. So I've been pushing and pushing and pushing. As you can see, I already got her maxed out here. So this could be, when combined with the sister, which I'll get into, which I kind of already got into if the other video is up right now, because I'm putting both these videos up about the same time. So it's kind of confusing. You got the twins, you got the sisters, they both work together, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into the skills. Skill number 1, Angel Wish, a magic attack power buff to all allies and a little heal to go along with it. Okay. That's all good. Nothing super special there. Kind of nice to get a little tick heal every once in a while. A lot of characters, you know, I like support characters, the heals and everything, but if you can avoid bringing a dedicated healer with your group, that helps out with damage and buffs and all the other stuff. So she has a little tiny heal to go with things. I like it. Skill number 2, Angel Coordination, buffs the magic attack power and action speed of the closest ally by like a ridiculous amount and a huge technique point gauge. Charge, okay, which is like 350. That's good. The magic attack power is huge. The action speed buff is better than Monica. The TP gauge charge is one of the best in terms of single target. It is really good. The placement is where the issue with this character is going to be. Okay, EX skill increases her magic attack power. If you happen to have her at 5 stars, I ain't got a clue yet. I'm going to assume it's going to greatly increase that magic attack power. I haven't got her to the 5 stars yet, but if it's anything else other than that, I would wonder what the heck they're thinking at side games, because that'd be dumb. It's probably magic attack power. I'm going to call that it's magic attack power. If it's not magic attack power, put a comment down in the thing and tell me to edit the freaking description. I'll do it. But yeah, that's what it's going to be. It can't be anything else. It'd be dumb. Union Burst, the Holy Night Happening. And yes, it's happening. Yep, it's kind of weird, but I'd like to have it happen. Never mind. Large single target magic damage attack and reduces magic defense. Now, the magic defense reduction is actually fairly significant, 305 according to the description there. So that's actually pretty nice, but you kind of have to put a little bit more along with it. You're not going to rely on her to do all the magic defense down mechanics or whatever. No, you know, on JP, as big as everything is and crazy as everything is right now, 305 on global is actually pretty decent. 305 on JP is not. But if she's not the only one doing it, it could be all good. All right, let's go ahead and throw her into combat. You still grinding those tickets, and I'm trying to get as many as I can. I'm trying to get many of them. Many of them. Oh, slow down. Okay. Whew. She got the pitchfork with the candles on it. That's kind of scary if you think about it. If she come charging at you with that thing, just know. Okay, so she drops a candle on people. Really big Christmas candle. Now, what if it was one of those things like you go to Walmart or Meijer or one of these superstores or one of these like hole in the wall like Spanish stores or whatever. They got the Jesus candle, you know, the glass, you know, cylinder with the Jesus picture of Jesus on it. You got what if she was dropping that on people? I wonder how the, you know, certain groups would take that. I'd laugh. I would laugh. I went way off on a tangent that is really inappropriate for this channel, didn't I? Oh well, I think it's funny. I don't care. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, guys. This is how my brain works. And she's dropping the Jesus candle. Okay, yes, I'm stupid. But anyways, this character's dropping. I got the visualization in my head right now. If you guys watching this video are not visualizing one of these the Jesus candles just crushing, never mind. Off the topic. Come on, quit entertaining yourself. I'm good at that. Okay, so Everybody gets this character for free as long as you do the event. Highly recommended that you get her to at least a minimum of 3 stars, because that way all the little stat buffs you get from doing the story and everything, it also applies to the other Yoris and stuff. That's always a good thing with alternate characters, because you kind of inadvertently buff all the things, all the other versions of her. But at the same time, 3 stars is usually where it's at for support characters that do this kind of screaming and dropping candles on people. Maybe it's a one-off, I don't know. But this character is really good. Works well with her twin sister, Akari. And, you know, as I mentioned in the other video, it's kind of rare to see that. You know, like the original versions of them never really worked all that well together. Yes, there's some synergy, but they're always split up. And then you have the Angel versions of it, you know, where one is barely used and the other one is just never used. It's completely freaking worthless is what it is. It's just... I don't know what they're doing. I'll go ahead and do a couple of these real quick. All right. I need so many things right now. But in this case, the Christmas versions, Akari, Yori, actually work very well together. But the biggest downfall with this character is, remember the skill number 2, the Angel Coordination, it's a huge magic attack power buff. It is a really fast action speed buff. It is a really big technique point gauge charge, but it's to the character closest to her, and that's going to be the detriment. You know, who stands closest to this character when you're forming the groups? You have to be really, really careful when you do that. And if you put her sister with her, it's pretty much guaranteed that that buff is going to go to the sister. Do you want that? Yes, it would work. There's damage on both. It can, you know, the synergy is good, but that might not be the play. There might be other characters that are going to make it work, because she does the buff and all the other stuff. That kind of rhymed. It goes to her sister. She does the buff and some other stuff, and then she does things that maybe goes to another character that's the actual primary damage dealer. It's one of those weird things or whatever. This could be a weird dynamic character. So we're going to have to wait and see some of the strategies on this, and who's going to get placed closer to who or whatever, or if this character is just, there's a possibility that this character is too much trouble, as she always kind of claims herself to be, too much trouble to make a good effective group, or because certain characters, other character synergy that work, you know, this group works with this boss, this group works with this boss. Well, this character, given the skills, would work good in those groups, but because the placement is off, she simply can't work. And that's kind of the biggest fear or whatever. Overall, looking at the stats and everything, it's a good character, worth your time, worth your effort, worth taking to a minimum of 3 stars, probably good to take to 5 stars. I mean, why not these days? But is the placement issue for that skill 2 buff going to work out in other groups where we really want to do boss battles and stuff? Because in general, this character is basically considered an S tier roughly across the board. It really truly depends. You know, she could be like a triple S tier character if the group makeup works. If so, whoever it is that you need to get the buff is standing closest to her. Otherwise, it could be like a B rating or a C rating even, because the group makeup just doesn't work. I mean, every single fight you do has specific group makeups and everything, but sometimes you can play off a little bit, or just a little extra here, a little extra here. With this character, it's a whole lot of extra or nothing. Keep that in mind. We'll see you in the next video.